Hi, good morning again. This is Deborah. I'm almost at 25,000 subscribers, and it would be great if you called up your sister or your mother and told her about my channel. I talk about my life and a little bit of everything. A little bit of background is I got married 2 days after I turned 18. I had my children early. I have 2 children. My daughter's 45 and my son is 43. They both are in Florida, which is where we used to live when they were teenagers, and next to Cocoa Beach. No, my daughter's in Key West. I got my divorce in 2013, and I wanted a new life, and I got it. I got my life. I got the life I always wanted, where I didn't have to answer to anybody but the Lord up above. Yeah, I answer to him a lot. It is possible, people, to get a new life if you've been in a relationship where you went to bed crying every night and you think that you're in that dark hole and you're never going to get out, and you're tired of the crying, you're tired of the abuse, you're just tired. You're tired of living with your keys and your phone in your pocket. I lived like that for almost 10 years. It was scary. But in the interim, when I was going through a 7-year court battle, we had a lot of assets. For all you guys who think I'm a gold digger, I gave him the house and the business and the property. So you can apologize now, because I wanted no part of that. I wanted to cut all ties. And if I had kept the house, the business would have been right next door, and I would have seen him coming up and down the driveway. It would have been too sad for me. It would bring back everything, and I did not want to have those memories. I want to get rid of those memories. So I gave him everything. So quit calling me a gold digger. Oh, you people, I work. I am disabled. I became disabled probably couple years after I did a trial separation. I moved to our summer home in Ocean City, and that was 2007. In 2009, I realized I was in horrible pain, and I filed for disability, and I got it. Within 4 months, I did my own paperwork. And then after that, I got a spinal fusion. I had a slip disc, a herniated disc, spinal stenosis, reverse kyphosis, you name it. I had everything wrong with my back. And I still keep a pain level of about 3 or 4. And if I do too much, it'll jump to a 7. And then I have to stop. I have to stop what I'm doing. So my energy is very concentrated to a short amount of time. And then after my divorce, I started limping, and then I realized I was bone on bone, horrible pain. So I have to have a right hip replacement. Now, all through all this, I have worked. You are allowed to work on disability. You have a lot of rules and constraints. So, I can't work full time because I'm disabled. I can't do that. But they limit you to how much you can make on the trial work program. And you can do whatever you feel comfortable. Now, I can't be a secretary. I can't be a deputy sheriff anymore. I don't like to drive. It hurts too much. I can't be a real estate agent anymore. I had all those careers. You're limited to how much you can make. They go by the gross. So I think now it's like $1,200 a month. But the last couple years, the amount was $850. So yeah, it changes every year. So yeah, you can work while you're disabled. In fact, you actually have to if you want to pay your electric bill, That's why I have a Patreon account, so that maybe I can get a cup of coffee or pay for the Maxwell House. I'm not a Starbucks girl. So I do watch my money very carefully. I have to. And a lot of people don't understand my life because they're not in my shoes. I can't do certain things that other people take for granted. I can't take long trips. And if I do take a long trip, I've got to stay there for 3 days to rest up before I go back again. I can't stand for very long, and I can't sit for very long. So that's part of my disability. I do have handicap tags, and I do use them, and they are a godsend. So for all you who think that you can't work, there's something you can do out there. You can get off your pity pot. Believe me, I was on the pity pot for 2 or 3 years. I fell out of the loop because everybody was making money. Everybody's career was soaring. And here I am on my pity pot saying, oh, woe is me. My life's over. Well, no, it's just beginning. People, you can make money. You can do something. I'm telling you. Many times in my life, I'm very talented with art, and I thought I could even sell paintings. But I'm such meticulous that I would spend a week on the painting. You can't make money off that. So, yeah, there's something you can do. So if you're sitting at home mad at the world, just think of something that you really like. Now, I'm a firm believer. If you don't like what you're doing, if you're not happy, if you have that dread on Monday morning, oh God, I got to go to work, quit, change it up. I love going to my job. I really do. I love everybody I work with. There's a great camaraderie where I work. That's really never happened before. And it was because I guess my ex was putting too much drama into it. You know what I mean? Yeah, when you have somebody that is causing friction, you know, that one bad apple will spoil the whole bunch. You need to change up your life. And I'm also believe that if you're depressed, it's because something in your life needs to change. You just don't have the nerve yet, or you haven't prayed enough. And I do believe in prayer. Yes, I do. So, hope you got some inspiration from this. So, if I can work in pain, so can you. And I'm not on any pain pills or anything like that. I take a muscle relaxer every once in a while, or some naproxen sodium. Doctors are just not giving that stuff out anymore. So get over that. I don't know if you're able to get that, God bless you. But I do think that, you know, if doctors were in chronic pain, they'd be have a little bit more empathy, but it ain't going to happen now. I do take CBD oil, and it does relax me a little bit. So get off your pity pot, people. Change up something. Bye.